Yo, what's up everyone? It's Theo here and we're back at it again with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about two things that I think every person should know when it comes down to pursuing your dreams. The first one is you got to learn the subtle art of not giving a fuck about what other people think about you, what they feel about you, what they say about you. I realize now that, as a businessman, right? Not even as a businessman, as a man of business, right? 'Cause I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman, right? So as I'm going through my journey, I'm realizing that, people will laugh at you. People will ridicule you. They'll say what you do is a scam. They think you're stealing from people. And they don't even have personal experience. But you got to ignore that. You got to say, fuck all that. Like, who cares what you think? You have no experience, right? You have no personal contact. You haven't been to any calls. You haven't been to any events. So your judgment is based on ignorance. And one thing I learned is that most people are delusional. Most people think that their judgments of reality adhere in reality. That's not true. Reality, it is what it is. Not what we think it is, not what we feel it is, not what we say it is, not what we believe it is, not what we agree it is. Whether we like it or not, reality just is what it is. And we have to embrace that, right? Now, once they get the experience, once they get the personal contact, once they go to the calls, once they go to the events, if they don't like it, that's one thing. But to judge something based upon ignorance, meaning to reject something you absolutely know nothing about, is the highest form of ignorance. And therefore, your opinion means nothing. And this is the mindset of not giving a fuck. Right? Number two, one thing that I'm learning in my journey when it comes down to going for what you want. One thing that Alex Hormozi mentioned in one of his interviews is that you don't gain confidence by shouting affirmations in the mirror every day. You gain confidence by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. And that I have. Shout out to Mr. Gibson. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the GPS community. Right? Shout out to Mr. Bob Proctor. Shout out to my boy Elijah. Shout out to D Money. Shout out to the whole GPS team. If I haven't mentioned your name, I apologize, but you know who you are. You know who you are, the wave makers. Because waves were not made by the community. Waves were made by the individual. So, with that being said, we have to come to an understanding that who you are is everything they take from you that cannot be taken from you. Meaning, they can take your house, they can take your money, they can take your cars, they can take your clothes. But they cannot take your awareness. They cannot take what's in here. Who you are is everything that they cannot take away from you. With that being said, we have to come to this understanding. When it all comes down to it, nobody can tell you who you are except for you. You're supposed to remember who you are before the world told you who you were. And if you don't know who you are, the world will tell you who you are. How would you rather live? Would you rather live based upon what people think about you or what you think about yourself? This is very important. As I'm going through my journey, people are going to have preconceived notions of who you are and what you do and how you live. Fuck what they think. None of that matters. What matters is how you think about yourself. It's what you say about yourself. It's what you do for yourself. And if that contributes to the lives of other people in a positive way, that's good. If what you do contributes to people in a negative way, obviously that's bad. Even with that being said, I think ultimately it's about intention. Because I know people make prank videos. And it makes some people mad. But it's funny. So it's all, at this point, it's all about intention. Now there are some clear wrongs and there's some clear rights. Yet we have to come to an understanding that the world cannot tell you who you are, and you should stop giving a fuck what they think about you. What I do does not require you to believe in it. And I thank God for that. Like if what I did for a living required your belief in it, I probably wouldn't even have a job. I probably wouldn't even have a business. But what I do does not require you to believe in it. What I do requires my own personal belief. I got to believe in me. And one thing I learned from Mr. Bob Proctor, if I'm going to be free, I got to be me. Not the me I think my parents think I should be. Not the me I think my girlfriend thinks I should be. I love you, babe. And not the me I think the world think I should be. If I'm going to be free, I got to be me. But first, I got to know who me is. And I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am. This is very powerful statements. And the more I say this, the more I understand. I've been saying this now for 5 years when I first discovered it. I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am. Let that really sink in. I am what you make of me. I am what you perceive. But the reality is, if I don't perceive myself that way, then what you perceive is delusion, unless it's the actual fact of the matter. You can think I'm a murderer. Have I actually killed anybody? Absolutely not. Therefore, what you think is a delusion. Am I a foodie? Absolutely. You can tell that because I love food. Am I a businessman? Absolutely. I attend all the business meets. I attend all the business calls, or as many as I can. Third shift really kicking my ass right now, so I've been attending them like I want to. Nevertheless, I am a part of a community of people who are working independently of me, who are doing whatever it takes to spread the good news, to spread the gospel. Independent of the confines of my personal reality. And with all that being said, I want to mention this too. I want to actually mention this last few things before I hop off this. You can never change things by fighting existing reality. To change something, we must build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. You can never change things by fighting existing reality. To change something, you must build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. This is why I don't like talking about what I do at work. This is why I don't like talking about what I do at family events. Outside of work, outside of family events, I'll talk all day about what I do. We can shake some hands, we can introduce, we can do whatever it takes. But when I'm at work or when I'm at a family event, I don't want to talk about what I do. First of all, no one cares. Second of all, I don't have the time because I can't show you anything. My business is based on show and tell, not tell and show. Right? One more thing. Hold on. And peep this. In times of rapid change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned will be beautifully equipped to a world that no longer exists. So if you think you know it all, you're doomed. Because 5 years from now, everything that you think you know, you won't even need it anymore. You'll be beautifully equipped to a world that no longer exists. People who are in the 1980s, people who are in the 1800s, They thought they had a lot of the answers. Fast forward to today, I guarantee you their ideas are outdated. We have new technologies now. We have cars, we have phones, we have televisions, we have all kind of things. Back in the 1800s, if they brought that thinking today, we wouldn't have this stuff. So now that thinking is obsolete. So we have to understand that in times of change, the learners will inherit the earth. What does that mean? When you know you don't know anything, and you know the extent of your own ignorance, you're actually able to learn and adapt to your environment. But once your ego kicks in, edging goodness out, now you're in stagnation. Right? We teach this in our community. Paradigms. Your conscious and subconscious mind. We become what we think about. We attract what we feel. And what we imagine, we manifest. So we have to now focus on what we think about. We have to consider what we feel. And we have to pay attention to what we're imagining and giving our attention to. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys got some value from this all. And ultimately, if you're looking for a community of people that are actually trying to change their lives, who are seeking growth, who are seeking transformation, who are seeking change, I would love it if you private message me, because this is the thing. We're never going to make it by ourselves. Becoming financially literate and becoming financially independent is not a single player sport. It's a team sport. No one can do it alone. When it comes down to the science of getting rich, you need a team. You need accountants, you need lawyers, you need doctors, right? You need a team of people to help you get to where you want to go. Coders, marketers. You're going to need a team. No matter I work at a merchandising job right now. If I walked in there by myself, it will take me ages to complete that store. But what do? We get a team of people to come out there and build the store together within a 6 to 10 hour time frame. Really consider that. No matter what in life, you need a team. Some things are do-it-yourself project. I get it. Sometimes you gotta take personal initiative. But if you want to move fast and if you want to multiply your results, you need a team. You can grow your money by yourself, sure. And even then, you need mentorship. But if you want to multiply, you need a team. If you think I'm trying to scam you, I'm gonna let you know this right now. I don't need your fucking money. I don't. What, you think you think I'm gonna die without your money? No, I'm not. I don't need your money. But understand this, I work for you, I just don't work for free. The game is sold, not told. And where business begins, friendship ends. It's dead. So with that being said, it's purse first, ass last. Cash before ass. I'm out to get the money. I'm out to get the bag. But the thing is, I'm not only about money. I just know what to do with it. I figured it out. We had a whole event about, 3 weeks ago? About how to figure out what to do with the dollar. I figured it out. And I would love to share with you. But realize, I am only a preview to the movie. If the preview's free, the movie is sold separately. And with that being said, I love you guys. Y'all have a phenomenal day. Be smooth. Peace.